ranking. Open Sesame Arch, which shows me like, subscribe, enjoy the reaction. If not, fair enough, if you are trash, the most honest and funnest anime guy out here. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it 365. I know this is with me. Shout out Vinny Toon, showing love as always. Top 10. Let's see if we agree with his best new anime his spring. I'm not gonna lie, I think a lot of the anime has really fallen off. I think a lot of anime has been weak. This year has been not that good in my opinion. I kind of agree with my stream, but me and my stream, we keep it a buck. Keep it 365. Let's see if we agree with his rankings. Alright, bro, they going a little too slow, bro. My fault. I usually don't do this, bro. Sorry, bro.
If you happen to be looking for some recommendations on which non-sequel to pick up from this season, then you've come to the right place. For today's list, we're going over 10 non-sequels that have caught my eye. Things can change, but these 10 series either show a lot of potential or have already started on their road to greatness. A mix of niche and the most mainstream anime awaits.
Damn, that nigga said road to greatness, and I said this is like the worst year of anime I think I've seen in a while. Okay.
So sit back and enjoy the show. Number 10 is Unnamed Memory. A mysterious witch, a cursed prince braving the dangers and climbing a tower, coming back down having attempted to take the witch's hand in marriage, all in an attempt to undo a curse. Now it seems like stock medieval fantasy with a hint of romance, and for the most part, Unnamed Memory does just that with mixed results, but generally speaking, it manages to get its point across. Fantasy romance is one of those evergreen genres. In a world that's weathered the isekai wave of the 2010s, it feels refreshing to see a classic-looking medieval fantasy anime that's just that. Adult protagonist, no video game backdrops, no salaryman reincarnation, and a narrative that seeks to make its mark mainly through developing its characters and the mystery surrounding them inside of focusing on loads and loads of clip-worthy showcases of power.
Bro, we've seen this before 3,000 times. I know he said that, bro, the isekai wave ain't stopped. Nigga, it ain't stopped, nigga. The isekai wave is still going strong, bro. This is why this is kind of like, and to me, and I've seen this type of animation. The animation don't look anything crazy good looking at all. I can't imagine the fight scenes are any fun, and we cool, bro. We cool. You was better off being a great comedy than to be taken kind of serious. The best anime so far to me, the anime that I like the most of from spring, I don't know how he's gonna rank them. To me, is Windbreaker. I think Windbreaker is really good. I do like kaiju, and I do like Go Lost Ranger. The characters though is refreshing though. What would you rate this anime? Did you like this anime, Flanger?
Unnamed Memory is an okay watch on its own, fitting to be at the bottom of a top 10 seasonal list. For the most part, it carries itself well enough, but alas, the light novel curse, courtesy of Studio NG, persists. With rushed pacing, cut content and the like, Unnamed Memory is an anime that works best either as a complement to the source material or your first foray into the series. This is a wild game. That was a wild game, man. Mufasa? Like, Girl Band Cry is at number 9.
なんか二人とも拭えない不幸感というか不満がにじみ出てる。失礼な。そうですよ。でもそういうのがいいかと思って声かけたんだよね。スバルもニナも。
Nigga, this is like this game was on Nintendo DS, bro. What are we talking about? Nigga, yes, DS, nigga, not even 3DS, bro. What are we talking about? I think I seen a commercial of this on Raid Shadow Legends. Bro, what are we doing? There's no way this is not. This should be 10, bro. This should be 10, bro. Vinny 2. You gotta, they should be 10 just for the animation. This is crazy. Alright, we just gonna skip, bro. Because that was crazy. We gonna move past, bro. Yeah, you lost me.
Using my link. Check the link in the description or scan the QR code with your
That's
phone.
crazy.
Mission
That was
Your
crazy.
Sakura Family finds itself in the 8th spot.
Wow, he had it at 8. Wow.
A large, over-the-top family of agents, some crazy circumstances like a forced marriage, and supernatural elements thrown into the mix. That's Mission Yozakura Family in a nutshell. Yeah, a lot of people have been comparing this to Spy Family, but besides the spy and family setting, I see them as quite different in terms of goals, with one being more wholesome, and this one leaning more towards action shonen. I guess the anime is a bit closer to Hitman Reborn while we're at it with the comparisons. That pretty much sums it up, and it should help you decide if you want to pick up Mission Yozakura Family. Much of the joy in watching Mission Yozakura Family is simply witnessing the fireworks. This anime continues to surprise with every episode, thanks to it throwing throwing more additions to the already wild and colourful cast of characters that never fails to keep me amused. I had this as one of the more anticipated titles entering the season, and while the show instead settled into a modest reception, it's still something that doesn't fail.
What I say? What I say? What I say? Nah, go back to the old video, bro. Nah, clip, bro. Nah, what I say, man? Flanger, what I say? I said, man, it's gonna be weak. I said this show gonna be weak as hell. Look, and I know it being this low for Vinny too, bro. He hyped this show up so much. He hyped this show so much, and I said this show, Yakizuno family, was gonna be trash. I said it was gonna be weak. I said they don't know how to be dark. You better pick one. They better make this show dark as hell. Nobody likes that super lighthearted shonen. And even he don't like it. Yes, sir. Nah, boy. Look at me. Hair half down, half up. Yeah, because I've been watching this. Yeah, man. I told people, man. I said it's not going to work. You said it's going to be like Mob Hit Reborn. That even says a lot because that's a shonen anime that does have a lot of fans back in Japan, but it never worked well in a crossover with American fans, and it never reached its full potential, even though it has a crap ton of episodes. Bro, he was glizzy gladiating this show, bro. He was like, bro, I think this is going to be the next one. Bro, spit it out, bro. And I was like, bro, no, it's not. It's not. I promise you it's not going to be crazy. It's not going to be crazy. Logically, it doesn't even make sense for it to go crazy. I'm going to say it for the people in the back. Nobody wants to watch a lighthearted shonen. Nobody wants to watch it. Nobody's going to watch it. And you know who's proof of that? Boruto. Go back, watch the first 30, 60 episodes. Super lighthearted. People hated it. People crapped on it. And then they learned to be a little bit darker when they brought the original writer back. Yeah, all that lighthearted BS, haha, just funny comedy, no real stakes. Do that if you want to. Do that if you want to. You're going to end up just like this, brother. You're going to end up just like this. You think after watching JJK, somebody want to watch just no stakes at all? You think after watching Vinland Saga is a seinen actually? You think after watching Vinland Saga, nobody want to go back to this? Demon Slayer? Come on, man. What are we talking about? He talking about this was gonna be a hit. Man, hit my ass. I didn't even make it to the darker episodes, bro. Flanger still gotta put. He didn't even make, bro. Bro, y'all don't understand, bro. He was glizzy gladiating this show, bro. And some people in my comments was like, bro, I'm just hating, and I was like, bro, this show's not gonna be a hit, bro. The way it's seen is not, bro. And he sound depressed talking about it. Boy, that nigga said he was hurt, bro. Nigga sound like he just left the dark room. Yeah, man. Nigga, that's the voice when your mom come home and you didn't take the meat out the freezer. Yeah, man.
I had this as one of the more anticipated titles entering
Told
the season,
you.
and while the show instead settled into a modest reception, it's still something that doesn't fail to
Sounds like
entertain,
it started
both
you.
with the action and the comedy.
Told you. I told you. Nobody want to watch this, bro. This goofy ass. Goof ass, bro. Goof ass. You're supposed to be in a Yakuza type family, and you want to do some comedy. Man, you better go somewhere, bro. We got enough isekais for all the
This is
comedy
why
in the
I
world.
stopped shopping on Amazon.
We got enough isekais for all the comedy in the world, bro. We do not want to see that.
If you need to wind down from all the anime craziness, however, this next anime is for you. Presenting Bartender.
Oh, fake ass death already. Yeah, I know this one.
バーにテンダー優しさが生まれる
The first of two remakes gracing our screens this season, Bartender is the definition of a chill anime. Dark, elegant, and a journey into the depths of the heart. Instead of the usual stimulation that we get from the most hyped action titles or the most heart-melting romances, Bartender looks to evoke a sense of tranquility, a calm, retrospective mood that we don't get from anime often. A place for us to gather ourselves and think more deeply about life, free from the turbulence of the outside world. Now, with that in mind, Bartender definitely isn't a show for everyone. To those looking for more stimulation and things to be excited about, this anime may at times seem meandering, a bit too down to earth, I suppose, and that's perfectly fine. Like different blends of alcohol, some of them can be considered acquired taste or something that tastes well only if you're specifically looking for it. That
Man, shit boring, bro. I'm gonna say it. It was boring. It was boring as hell. I tried to watch I think I watched the first 2 episodes. First 2, 3, bro. It was weak. Boring as hell. It was boring. Well, maybe if you're into that little type, it's boring. It's boring. Boring as hell. Fake Death Parade. It's not good. It's boring. Boring, 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 boring. It don't even make you want to be a bartender. Watching this, you might never touch alcohol. This actually might be good. Double A meetings may need to do this. AA meetings to just show trailers of this, bro. I promise nobody will go. Nobody. This may prevent drinking. I'm serious. But the thing is, just say it's boring. Just say it's boring. Oh, it might not be. It's boring. That's what it is. It's boring as heck. Nobody wants to watch. It's not interesting. Whether you like shonen anime, whether you like slice of life, or you like seinen, like anything, it's a boring anime. Fake Death Parade. That's what it is. It's a fake Death Parade. Not as good, and it's whatever. Nobody wants to. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. The niche it was going for didn't even land. So it sucks. I'm gonna say it. Benny too gonna say politically correct. I'm here to keep it a 365. Keep it a buck on the string.
Pretty much sums up my feelings about this anime.
It's weak. Boring as hell.
これは師匠に教わったんです
Jellyfish can't swim.
Talking about a hard day of work and she go get a drink after a hard day, bro. What? It's not even like a competition of nothing. Like, bro, it's just, bro. It's like, bro, all right. Jellyfish can't swim, nigga. That's the name, bro.
And the night is up next.
外から光を溜め込んだら自分でも輝けるようになるの。だから私も
Girl Band Cry isn't the only music sensation Spring has lined up for us. Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night is also here to join the party, this time taking fans to the vibrant and lively suburbs of Shibuya and starring a cast of creatives banding together. Admittedly, the title left many people not knowing what to make of it, and the vague premise likely caused people to overlook this anime. After watching some of it though, I can say that I had my eyes on a hidden gem. It's great at capturing the intended emotional beats and the melodrama, and I heartily recommend this to anyone looking to watch an anime that's rather sentimental in tone. Being an anime original, there's increased unpredictability on how things will go. It can rise up the ranks and become the biggest underdog story of the season, or it can crash and burn towards the end like Wonder Egg Priority. So far, things are looking up for this show, however, and I do look forward to it maintaining that momentum.
Nigga, who named it? Jellyfish Can't Swim. What the does that mean, Kobe Bryant? What are you talking about? Yeah, anime is down bad right now. Yeah, bro, this might be the worst year of anime. 2024 might be the worst year of anime. Yeah. Yeah. Because we, around this time, well, we had just got Hell's Paradise, at least. I forgot last year. It was some other good sequels, some other hype titles, some other slept-on titles. This is terrible, bro. This is nigga Jelly. First of all, who named it? I don't know. And the band singing thing, if we don't even know it's a band anime, which already has its own niche, is kind of crazy. To name it Jellyfish Can't Swim, you already lost. Nobody was trying to check you out. Terrible. Terrible F. I'm going to give it an F. It's going to go by, nobody cares. The ones I wanted to see to me were the best ones.
起きたか
Archdemon's dilemma at first glance doesn't look to break new ground. All-powerful being buying a slave and realizing that both of them have feelings for each other, that's already a common thread in isekai, especially those that emerged right around the start of the 2020s. However, what Archdemon's dilemma has to offer has a lot to do with its focus on the relationship side of things. You see, our main couple here are as awkward as characters can come, and seeing them open up and grow closer to one another will remain one of the best reasons to pick this up. A focus
Oh, yeah, Heavenly Delusion last year. Bro, this is like, oh, Undead Murder Face fire anime that was slept on. I don't think it came out yet, bro. Like, first of all, nigga, like, what are we doing, bro? Everything about this anime we've seen already. The awkward relationship when they find out, like, if they want to do that, and, like, I don't know. Like, this is ridiculous. They copy it. It's like, bro, it's like they don't even change the name on the paper. You know what I mean, Monic? Like, bro, they don't even change the name on the paper, bro. Like, just copy and paste, bro. What are we, bro? I've seen this. I think I've seen 20 drawn just like him. I think that's old girl from Jabba's reincarnation just with white hair. Sophie. Bro, like, what are we doing, bro? The animation looks exactly the same, bro. What are we doing? Control Alt Delete, bro. Does anybody even care? Type of bro. Like, all right, bro.
Focus on sweet character dynamics without an overbearing plot or goal to detract focus away from the
So the plot is a romance isekai action anime. Got it, bro. I've seen that a million times. Literally.
expected when I saw the cover, but here it is. It's something more fitting of the romance tag with how fluffy things can get at times, and seeing a show like this underneath the costume of a demon lord power fantasy was actually a pleasant surprise. Right at the doorstep of the top 3 is Spice and Wolf.
Well, before he talks, this is kind of low for him because he had this super hyped up.
Remakes can often be hit or miss. In some attempts to maybe follow the source material more completely, a lot of the charm and the heart that made the original work gets lost in the shuffle. Fortunately though, Spice and Wolf doesn't suffer from any of these problems. In fact, a lot of the subtle enhancements serve to keep things fresh and appealing, even for those who've already watched this classic tale of economics and adventure. Their world looks as lively and promising as ever, and the two main characters' banter never grew old on me. You know what, watching this felt like a reunion with an old buddy after we've all improved on ourselves in the years that have gone by. If you haven't watched Spice and Wolf, however, this 2024 version remains a good launchpad for you to get into the franchise. It recaptures the magic of the original while fitting right at home alongside the blockbusters of spring 2024.
The blockbusters, nigga. What blockbuster? I just said he still need to check this out. Looks kind of whatever to me. I'm cool. Jobless Reincarnation is already moving at a slow pace. I don't need to watch another slow pace anime, bro. I ain't seen one blockbuster.
Starting our top 3 is Go Go Loser Ranger.
What did I say? You know what's crazy, y'all? I think he had this as like the 10 most anticipated of spring. And I was like, nah, bro, that sounds like a fire idea, bro. That's one of the ones I'm most hyped to see. He was glizzy gladiating all that weak stuff. And I was like, I think this one, I'll give you flowers. I wasn't feeling it like that one. Even Flazer didn't really was like, I don't know about that one, bro. I'm telling y'all, I was like, nah, that one gotta, nah, that's gonna, if they do it right, bro, it's gonna, yes, sir.
俺たち怪人は正解征服に来たんだ。逃げ帰るのはもうやめだ。
Go Go Loser Ranger has a relatively simple premise. Think something like Power Rangers, but the supposed heroes aren't fighting for justice, but actually for their own enjoyment. Along the way, the monsters finally had enough, and it's time to end the charade from within. Thus begins the action story, where we get to see the villain perspective for once, and it gives us a pretty interesting set of lens from which to view the story from. A story about an underdog biting back against establishment always has a place in the hearts of anime fans, and some exciting fights in between, and some great ways of establishing characters and driving a point across, showing fans the truth behind the curtains with supposed hero characters, and you have yourselves one of the more entertaining new anime this season has to offer. There's nothing too spectacular about Loser Ranger, but it's a show that's truly more than the sum of its parts.
I do like this anime, but even I have to admit, I think it could be better. I do think it's still lagging something, but it's definitely better than all the rest of that trash. 100%. And I do like the idea. It's lacking something. I guess just because the main character is just super weak. That would kind of be like my best estimation of it. But it is lacking something, I'll admit, for Go-Go Loser Ranger. But it's good to watch. It's a good watch. Like, it's a real, like, yo, something to just, like, chill and watch. Like, oh, I'm down to see that every week. Is the writing of the story week? No, I don't think the writing of the story is weak. It's really more about, I would just feel like the main character is just kind of so weak that it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? But he still has hope and stuff. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you would have to check it out. Like, I would say check out the first 3 episodes and let me know. But it is interesting to watch. Like, it's one of those like, oh, this is a cool watch. Like, oh, I got nothing else to watch. I got throw it on and it was good. I don't think it's great, but I did enjoy it. Like, it's something fresh. I'll say that as well. Like, it's something very fresh. It's actually at a very good point right now. But it's something very fresh. Right? It's something very fresh. It might even just be the animation. But It's something. It's a very new concept and it's fresh. And you're like, oh, this is a fire like idea. It's finally something new, right? Other than isekais. So I'm gonna keep it a buck. But this is one of my favorite three.
Windbreaker makes its way into second place.
What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? I said my three: Go Lose a Ranger, Windbreaker, and Kaiju. And Kaiju's definitely gonna be number one. What did I say? Nah, I'm gonna talk my mess, man. What I say, man? What I say? I've been telling, bro. Listen, I know my anime. I know my anime, bro. I'm like, those other anime look kind of weak. They look kind of trash. I know my anime. I do. Thank you, Flameser. Thank you, Flameser. Because I keep it a bug. Stop capping. Stop lying. Stop trying to hype up that weak. Let's be honest.
Teenage Delinquent hasn't been this
Yeah,
cool
you
in
did
a
call
while, I'd
Kaiju,
say.
you did call
Tokyo Revengers, but even that was a bit polarizing in spite of its huge popularity at its peak. That series also didn't have as good as of a reception by the time the years went by and the manga ended. Luckily, it helped set the ground for new trailblazers like the very promising Windbreaker. Featuring a more positively received protagonist and some mind-blowingly awesome fight scenes, Windbreaker epitomizes what makes these kinds of anime so cool to watch. What Windbreaker doesn't have in terms of a complex plot, it more than makes up for with sheer hype. Those fights will leave you at the edge of your seat, and it's just so easy to get hooked to the series with its interesting set of characters. It's just a thrill ride to be had. It's a pretty nifty connection to the starting personality of Windbreaker's protagonist, the guy who just chooses to be in the midst of the turf wars, all for the experience and the thrill of becoming the strongest.
I'll be honest. Windbreaker is literally somebody that, like, when I watch Windbreaker, is literally like somebody said, "Yeah, so let's not be Tokyo Revengers and let's not be stupid. Let's make it simple." And that's why it got so much hype. Tokyo Revengers really did help sell Windbreaker. If I'm gonna be honest, Windbreaker is not as good as Tokyo Revengers Season 1. It's not. I'm gonna be honest. However, you know what it does? It has a protagonist that doesn't get stomped out for fun. It has fight scenes that you're hyped to watch because the main character is part of it. And it keeps everything simple. And you enjoy the watch. That's what makes this anime. It does have, it's very popular. I wouldn't call it a super hit, but it is a very popular anime. It landed, but I would say it's landed because Tokyo Revengers sold so bad. And everybody's like, bro, we just want to see like high school fight club, that type of, it's lit. So I really do like this anime. I highly recommend everybody check it out. It's really a good watch. Like, I really enjoy watching it. The fights are fun. They're entertaining. I would just say nobody is. The only problem is nobody is as cool as like Mikey or Dragon. So like that's kind of where it's like, damn, like nobody's as cool as them. So it's kind of like, like this guy's cool, but man, you just think about Dragon and Mikey, you're like, nah, it was cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like the only lacking part. But yeah, though, I really do like this anime. I think it was really good, done well, and they just kept it simple, and I respect it. And that's like some people just overthink stuff. It's like, yeah, we saw Tokyo Revengers did, but let's just instead of hating our main character, right? Instead of trying to teach people that through the power of getting stomped out, you can be the leader of gangs and criminal activity through the power of getting your ass whooped. Instead of teaching that type of moral philosophy, let's just have people fight. And yeah. And if he's strong, he gets stronger. He works hard, but he wants to protect people. You know? All right, let's go watch Kaiju.
For our best new anime of the season, a show of hands for Kaiju number 8. The premise of your main character becoming the very things he's tasked to hunt and defeat may not be anything new by this time, but anime just keeps finding more and more ways to innovate and make the setup just so enjoyable to watch. People might find having an adult protagonist to be a nice change of pace for one. Also, there's the light-hearted direction the anime seems to take. Kaiju number 8 is more than just a monster mash, you see, as it also seems to place a lot of emphasis on the comedy aspects of the show, making it obvious that while it wants you to have emotional stakes in the key moments, this is a show that doesn't really take itself seriously. Popcorn entertainment at its best, as they say. For someone looking to pick up a random new anime for the season and is in the mood for an action anime, Kaiju number 8 would be a great watch for you. Its plot's quite simple, it has those Attack on Titan vibes without veering towards being too serious or philosophical. It's just simple, action-filled fun.
So I would say it gives me a lot of reminds me a lot of Dorahedro. And I would say a more light-hearted feels like a more light-hearted would I say Hell's Paradise? I feel like that's not what I want to say. Ghouls. I feel like a light-hearted Chainsaw Man. Yeah, I feel like a very light-hearted Chainsaw Man. That's more what it's giving to me. Like I like kind of when I watched it. Um. Yeah. Dorahedro is the one where the guy has a crocodile face or dinosaur face. Um. This one, yeah, reminds me of Chainsaw Man. This one more reminds me more of a very light-hearted Chainsaw Man. Um, which I don't know because I like darker stuff, so I do think it's funny. It looks like it's about to get to a serious moment if you're kind of caught up. But I do like Kaiju, and to everybody's credit, it was number one. I still am. I think it could have been a bigger hit if the main character looked cooler. I'm gonna be honest, but it's also trying to give comedy, like bro said. So I think that's kind of like the balance it's going for. I think it could have been bigger, but it's a good watch. I think it's honestly definitely best anime of the series. That's actually the order I would give it. His three is Kaiju, Windbreaker, and last Go Lose Ranger. That's the exact list I would give. But I think it's solid. I think these have been very solid animes. I think Kaiju is definitely the best anime of the entire season, including sequels. Um, My Hero Academia really kind of started mid spring, which is weird. I feel like, but yeah, this anime season has to me been a letdown. I kind of felt like it was going to be a letdown. Um, Spring has been a major letdown. I think everybody's kind of waiting for summer. I think a lot of people are kind of trying to count on Demon Slayer to like raise the bar a little bit. Definitely a big letdown, but not a big letdown because it's also the training arc. Like they warn people it's the training arc, so you know. But My Hero Academia, a drop I feel like mid spring. Great episode one. Some of the episodes after, they're falling off. And even in the last season, even them having moments that I actually want to dive into. Why the hell is Bakugo beating Midoriya in sparring at all? What are we talking about? So I think I think that is still kind of My Hero Academia is like stupid thing. I have no idea why the writer loves every other character instead of just plot arming of Midoriya crazy. I don't know. Don't ask me. Uh, Considering he has to literally beat the number one hero. I don't. I don't know. But it's your boy Chosen. How do y'all feel about this animated spring? Is this the worst year of anime? Has 2024 been the worst year of anime? I would say yes. Um, how do y'all feel about this spring season? I would rate it a very low one. I honestly would give it like a 3. Give it a real 3. I think we were blessed, I think a year and some change ago in fall when it was like blue the soccer anime. I love that anime. Bleach came back. Chainsaw Man just debuted. We had Bungo Stray Dogs. I think My Hero dropped around that time. I want to say the Dark Shadow Isekai, the black one with the organization of the shadows. So this one's pretty terrible. But let me know. Put down in the comments. How do y'all feel? What do y'all think? What was y'all top 3? Do y'all agree with any two? Do y'all agree with me? And I'm just so happy that I was right because I told people that was animes were gonna be weak, and they were. It's what chosen.